Hello, welcome to the third episode of Let's Hate. Our Tonelico 1, Melody of Alemia. Where we left off, we had just tried to save the tower, got our ass kicked by a virus. Aurelia like, get on the airship and go back down to the planet. We crashed. I mean, you'd think it would just be, like, normal. Don't we actually get to keep our airship? Of course not. You could see that coming a mile away. And we found the handkerchief, and, we are going to go to the right of the screen. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should tell you the game mechanics, because this is more like a commentary. Anyways, a little flashing bar on the right is our encounter meter. If you've ever played Shin Megami Tensei, or, skill, cool. Etrian Odyssey, you know how the little, you have a little icon meter that gets red, and then you're going to be attacked. That's basically it. And the little, segments, little segments are, how many encounters we have before we stop getting attacked. Hey, we got 10 monies! 10 leaf. Yay, chest. From what I hear, this game is super easy if you just go through every single battle. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. Might as well make it super easy. Ooh, let's hate moment.
Orika.
Soshi.
探したぞ。どこ行ってたんだ。
ごめんなさい。
See, I just don't like the fact she keeps apologizing for everything. That's a problem that, like, a lot of the female Japanese characters have, is they apologize a lot. So, it's, yeah, intrinsic into the culture of, ooh, I didn't start my time. Ah, oh well. Oh, just polite apologizing, which she doesn't need to say she's sorry. She has her own life. She could have run off. She could have just said,
まあいい。見つかってよかったよ。
I mean, he's a bit overprotective too.
ん？どうかしたか？
なんでもない。
特に発見はなかったな。仕方ない。カルル村に戻ろうか。よし、捜索任務は終了だ。カルル村に帰還し、明朝教会へ戻る。
Yeah, for Orica's costume, it's not too bad. I mean, that costume is not too bad.
新刊はパートナーのレイバテイロ。
Okay, here's the let's hate. Remember to treat your Raventail partners well. He says that as if they're not standing right there. Better way to say that would have been, Oracles, remember to treat your, Oracles, Raventails, remember to be, you know, treat each other well. Instead of just totally ignoring that they're right there.
今回もまた随分と歌うことが多かったからな。
They've sung a lot for us again. They must be really tired. They aren't standing over there, are they? Oh yes, they are. You could have said, "You've sung a lot for us again. You must be really tired." You know, acknowledging that they exist, like human beings. But of course not.
わかってますよ。いつもしっかりいたわってますから。
And this is why that guy must die.
嘘ばっかり。
You are such a liar.
この間だって私が疲れてる時、寝つけないから子守歌歌ってくれって。
おま、バカ。こんな時にそういうこと言うなよ。
Baka. Yeah, basically calls her an idiot. That's verbal abuse, by the way. You might say, well, no, it isn't. Yes, it is. It's constituted as verbal abuse. So here we have, violence against women. Always nice. Remember, these are the good guys. I haven't seen it in the Let's Plays I've seen. I haven't seen this addressed yet.
お前そんなことしてもらってるのか。いいな。
いいな, it must be good. Yeah.
ほら、無駄話は帰ってからゆっくりやれ。よし、行くぞ。
Yeah, and he doesn't even address it. Ugh. He's like, treat him well, and then he calls her an idiot. That's just not right.
どうしたオリカ。
Why I point out Shrelia is, well, look at his armor. He's gets like full plate armor. Completely. While she has like no leg armor.
私いつになったらパートナーができるんでしょうか。
And of course she's in some kind of short skirt thing.
そうだな。実際のところ、司祭殿が決めることだから、俺には何とも言えんが。まあ、そう心配するな。じきに任命してもらえるさ。
I don't think he actually said Falls. I'm not sure if he actually referenced to Bishop Falls or whether Falls had a different name that they changed it.
そうだといいな。もう何年もずっと一人ぼっちだから。
I'm trying to remember. I forget if she's the first to join our party or the second. We don't... I know she's not the first we get to dive, which is another thing I'll be talking about.
私にパートナーがつかないのはやっぱり能力が低いからですか？
You can't craft song magic, that's why. And the reason you can't craft song magic is you need a man to help you.
レーバテイルなのに全然歌魔法が紡げないからですか？
That's another overarching thing I hate, is that the mine diving itself. Why?
そんなことはないさ。司祭殿には何かお考えがあるのだろう。
I don't know. I think he just says the bishop.
さあ、オリカも疲れているだろう。村で一休みしよう。
はい。
これじゃパージャを見つけてもプラティナの町へ帰れない。
It's horrible.
くしょー、どうしたらいいんだ。
Of course, we're gonna go on a long-ass quiz to fix this thing. Cough.
ほほう、これは見事な墜落っぷりだな。村で噂になってるわけだぜ。
Enter asshole.
あんたは
おっと、教会関係者がまだいたとはな。これは失礼。
待ってくれ。俺は教会とかの関係者じゃない。
なんだ、違うのか。鎧が紛らわしいんだよ。ドキドキさせるなよ。
Everybody wears the same armor. Yeah, that is a sword on his shoulder, back thing. I mean, this guy's character design is awesome, but his personality is just horrible.
それにしてもすげえ派手な墜落っぷりだな。これを操縦してたやつ、相当腕が悪かったんだろうな。
Hilarity
さ
ensues.
てと、そんじゃま金になりそうなパーツをちょいと拝借しますか。
ちょっと待てよ。
あ、この素材はこの飛空艇、まさか。
Yes, this is not the reason he's an asshole, though.
おい聞けよ。
Or the... Not...
なんだよ、人が集中してる時にうるせえな。
I'm saying that. I think he just says you're being annoying.
俺の飛空艇を勝手に漁るな。
Can't do what you please.
お前の飛空艇だ。どこにそんな証拠があるんだ。
そんなものないけど、これは俺が今乗ってきた飛空艇なんだよ。
お前頭悪いな。こんなに大破してるんだぜ。乗っていたなら生きているわけないだろう。
俺が嘘をついてるっていうのか？
What are you saying online?
まあいい、一旦帰るわ。お前がいるとうるさくて集中できやしね
If I didn't know any better, he speaks with the Kansai Ben accent. Because he says yeah a lot at the end of sentences.
いなくなった頃にまた来ることにするわ。
Just come back later when you're not around. Okay, yeah, that does make him an asshole. It doesn't make him a grand asshole. But he's a grand asshole.
なんだよあいつは。下の人は荒っぽいって聞いていたけど、本当にそうだな。
What makes him an asshole is that he treats women like objects. Truly, but then his whole game does, so I guess he gets a pass for that. No, he doesn't.
それにしても困ったな。とにかくまずは町か村を探すしか
As
な
I
いか。
said, this has a lot of text in it. And we have 2 encounters, 1 encounter down. Well, we have our mission. Go to the city. Now we're going to be attacked. I'm probably gonna cut out most of the battles, but I want to show some of them. It's a palm. I wonder if it's from Community Palm. If you don't know what Community Palm is, it's an action game. If you look up Reign of Hearts, I'm subscribed to him. You can check out his Community Palm game. It's a really cute game.
俺の勝ちだ。
Yeah, the grades. I'll get more into those later. I'll actually sort of explain it to you. Alright. I think this says the exact same thing as the last save point says. I'll check it. I'll double check it. And I'll throw it up a caption if it says something different. Alright, we have 5 minutes. Let's just run to town and get this quest on the road. I'm getting kind of hungry. I think I might eat some of my coconut dream cookies, which are clones of the Girl Scout Samoa cookies. You wanna go to Kururu? Karulu? I'm listening to the music for a little bit. See, I mean, the music is really nice. But yeah. It's just the direction they took the game. Trying to remember where that's from. South is what a village of the lower world is like. It's nothing like Platina. Of course not. You live in a freaking tower. Come on, I somehow remember this is like another game where you're like some kind of person on the top of a tower or something, another world, and you come down to the lower world and you're like, oh god, I can't believe it's like that. And you actually don't get to move around the city, you just pick a spot in the city to go to, and then you can talk to the people there, which I like, because sometimes you just go into some really huge city and you're like, I have no clue where I'm supposed to be going. And it's like, let's meet somewhere, and you're like, is this a spot? Or is this a spot? Or is this a spot? Okay, this is the bad guys, by the way. Yeah, you're supposed to hate these guys because they don't treat Raventails like, human beings. But then again, this whole game doesn't treat any of the women like human beings. So, yes. Baka, you idiot! That's exactly what the Cardinalsman said. How many times have I told you not to act unless you're given an order? Village doesn't pay us enough. And basically the reason why these Raventails are with the bad guys is because they can't get employed otherwise. Apparently there's a stigma against Raventails, which you'll meet another Raventail who tries to run a business. Don't act on your own. Don't do anything more than what you're getting paid for. I'm sorry. Saying sorry doesn't cut it. And then he hits her. You bastard. And the good guys show up. Which are kind of like the bad guys, only different. Really. What are you doing? Who the hell are you? I'm Cardinal Radnoff from the Alameda Church. Cardinal? So a church guy wants to butt in on Tenba business. You don't have any authority to do anything. This is an official Tenba matter, so keep your lecture to yourself, Padre. Padre. It doesn't matter if you're with Tenba or even the church. What are you guys? If you insist on being violent, I'll beat you where you stand. Damn it, I'm never helping this village again. Hey, you're coming with me. Move it, move it. Can you believe that? This is precisely why I hate Tenba. Tenba's behavior has been getting a lot worse lately. Yes, especially the way they were treating that Raventail. Not that we treat our Raventails any better, because we always see them as objects. Orga. Are you scared? Are you scared? No. If you work for Tenba, those kinds of things are inevitable. But as long as I'm in charge of the church, you won't have to worry about a thing. That girl. Flashback! I know, it's her. Hey, excuse me! We're almost out of time! I'll wrap it up here. I shall see you in the next episode of Let's Hate our Tonelico. Hopefully you can see where I'm going with these and can join me to sort of get through this. Actually, I'm doing this for the people who actually don't want to view a regular Let's Play because they feel they can't voice their concerns with the game. So you can voice your concern with the game. Anyways, I am Avrinthia, and I shall see you next episode.